Between 1841 and 1844, Joseph Smith, founder of Mormonism, secretly married between 30 and 40 women. Let me share what historical records reveal about these marriages. Polyandrous marriages, women already married to other men. Zina Huntington, married to Henry Jacobs, 6 months pregnant when sealed to Smith. Miranda Hyde, married to Apostle Orson Hyde, who was on a mission. Mary Elizabeth Rollins Lightner, married to Adam Lightner. Patty Bartlett Sessions, married to David Sessions. Sylvia Sessions, Lyon, married to Windsor Lyon. Prescindia Huntington Buell, married to Norman Buell. Ruth Vose Sayers, married to Edward Sayers. Elvira Cowles Holmes, married to Jonathan Holmes. Sarah Kingsley Cleveland, married to John Cleveland. Esther Dutcher, married to Albert Smith. Lucinda Pendleton Harris, married to George Harris. 11 women total, married to other living men. Underage brides. Helen Mar Kimball, 14 years old. Smith was 37. Nancy Maria Winchester, 14 years old. Fanny Alger, approximately 16 years old. Flora Ann Woodworth, 16 years old. Sarah Ann Whitney, 17 years old. Lucy Walker, 17 years old. Sarah Lawrence, 17 years old. 7 teenage girls, some barely past childhood. Sister sets and family connections. Sisters, Emily and Eliza. Partridge, Maria and Sarah Lawrence. Delsina and Almera Johnson. Zina and Prescindia Huntington. Mother and daughter. Patty Bartlett Sessions, mother, sealed March 9, 1842. Sylvia Sessions, Lyon, daughter, sealed November 19, 1842. Joseph Smith married both a mother and her daughter within months of each other. Hidden from Emma. Emma Smith, his first wife, was kept in the dark about most of these marriages. When she briefly accepted polygamy in 1843 and chose the Partridge sisters as wives for Joseph, he staged a mock wedding ceremony because he had already secretly married them 2 months earlier and was having sexual relations with them. The Lawrence sisters lived in the Smith home as wards after their father died. Joseph was their legal guardian, then secretly married them both. Biblical violations. These marriages directly contradict Genesis 2:24. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. One wife, not many. 1 Timothy 3:2. Church leaders must be the husband of one wife. 1 Timothy 3:12. Let the deacons be the husbands of one wife. Leviticus 18:18. Neither shalt thou take a wife to her sister, beside the other in her lifetime. Yet Smith married 4 sets of sisters. Matthew 19:5-6. Jesus affirmed one man, one woman in marriage. Even Smith's own D&C 132 required marrying only virgins, violated by 11+ polyandrous marriages. First wife's consent, violated repeatedly. Purpose to multiply and replenish, not applicable to already married pregnant women. Joseph Smith violated his own claimed revelation from God. The pattern. For over 10 years, Joseph Smith lied publicly, denying polygamy while practicing it. Lied to Emma about most marriages. Married his foster daughters living in his home. Married women whose husbands were away on missions. Used threats of angelic destruction to coerce consent. Promised salvation to entire families. Destroyed the Nauvoo expositor press that exposed his polygamy. This destruction led directly to his arrest and death at Carthage jail. The question. A man who married 14-year-old girls, took other men's wives, married mothers and daughters, violated his own scriptural commands, lied for over a decade to his wife and followers, used coercion and manipulation, violated biblical law regarding marriage. Pause. How can anyone believe for a minute that someone this perverse and ungodly could ever be considered a prophet of God?